got James McCunne in studio.
Woo! Hello, boys.
Hello, man. How you been?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Doing great. I appreciate you guys having me on.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for coming down to the studio, man. This is the first time you've been in our new studio. This is the first time you've been in a studio that I've been in like 7 years. We were saying actually.
At least. We met, did a show a while ago.
A long time ago.
Back in your radio days.
Back in the radio days. Thank God those are over.
But that was an adventure just like what you just got back from, right?
That's right.
Yep.
Talk to me about Kilibound Adventures.
Well, I own a company. It's called Kilibound Adventures. I've had it going for about 10 years. Going on 12 years. It's very small. It's very boutique-y. Because as you know, this is sort of my side hustle. My real job is being a lawyer.
Yeah,
so
you shouldn't admit that to everybody.
I wish I could dedicate 100% truly to this company, Kilibound Adventures. But basically, I bring clients to climb Mount Kilimanjaro, the highest freestanding mountain in Africa.
Wow.
19,341 feet. We do safaris, take people to Uganda, gorilla trekking. But our main focus is Tanzania, East Africa, climbing Mount Kilimanjaro.
Wow.
What an accomplishment. How many of, I don't know what they're, students or guests, how many have you inspired to climb this incredible epic feat?
We've had about 100 clients go over the years. Yearly, the total amount of people that climb Kilimanjaro from the entire world is about 30,000 people.
Wow, really?
So it's a big number, but if you think about it, I mean, St. Augustine gets how many guests? Millions and millions. So it's not a ton of folks. It's a big bucket list item for people.
Sure.
But of the 30,000 people or so that climb, not everybody makes it. You know, it's no joke. It's a very...
So some people don't make it.
Not at all. I mean,
So how many people have died with you?
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I can't answer that question.
I plead the fifth.
No, luckily with my company, we have had, which is very rare, 100% success.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
That is really cool to say. Cool.
So, like, what kind of shape do you have to be in to do this?
Well, that's a great question too. It is a non-technical climb. It's not like we're rappelling up the mountain. We don't have ropes or anything like that. So anybody can do it. We've had people as young as 11 years old climb.
Okay.
And on our most recent trip, we had our oldest client who was 71.
Wow.
In my inaugural climb, when I had all my guinea pigs to see if I could really do this, I actually brought my mother, who was 68 years old.
Wow.
Awesome.
And she did it. So to be in shape, you've got to practice. It's like if you haven't walked in a year, you're not going to make it up the mountain. So you've got to do some sort of prep, some sort of, walking, working out, things like that. The more you work out, the more you train, the easier it's going to be. But anybody can do it. Truly, this is a mountain that anybody can do, but it's no joke. And, when clients come back, they're like, you said it wasn't going to be so hard. I was like, no. I said
you could do it.
I said it's going to be super, super, super tough. You can do it, and you will do it if you have the willpower. And everybody that I've brought have made it. I mean, that's just the team we have. It's the training, it's the supplies, it's everything that I provide for folks and tell them about. But being a mountain, 19,341 feet, it's altitude. That's what it's all about. Everest, the highest mountain in the world, is over 29,000 feet. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So you need oxygen. I mean, 99% of the people that climb Everest, you need oxygen once you get over 22,000 feet and stuff like that. You don't need that on Kilimanjaro, but you are at 50% of your oxygen level as if you were at the base.
But what does your body do with altitude? I mean, doesn't it expand as you go up? So it's kind of being forced to get more oxygen in. Doesn't your body naturally respond to that?
It doesn't. It's kind of like the opposite effect of scuba diving. Okay. So the higher you go in altitude, the less oxygen your body produces. Okay. Because of the altitude, it doesn't allow your body to produce the oxygen that you normally would have at sea level or at, a decent height. But there's ways to tackle that. And when we do our climbs, it's very scientific. Okay. It's very scientific. And the routes on Mount Kilimanjaro, there's several routes that you can do. And they've been marked out by famous mountaineers decades ago. So you're going up, you're going down, you're going up. So you're kind of acclimating, but then you're coming down. So your body and your blood is sort of becoming part of that environment. So it's not as drastic as if you went straight up. Because if you went straight up, you're going to go to the hospital.
Okay.
Oh, really?
So you need to gradually go up.
You need to gradually go up if you're going to have any chance of success.
And that's what Claudia told me. It was like they'll go up for like 13,000 feet, and then they'll go sleep at like 9,000, right? Because your body was already expanded to its highest, and then you go down so you can rest and recover.
That's exactly
and then you go,
right.
That's really smart. Did you come up with that technique?
Oh, no.
Oh, that's interesting.
No.
You should have just taken credit. He's like, nobody's going to fact check you. Totally taking credit for that.
These are guys, going back, 100 years ago, climbing Everest and stuff like that. And it's very interesting. And you can kind of sidetrack your altitude issues by taking medication. Mm-hmm. Usually, we certainly recommend medication. There's a drug called Diamox, and it kind of enriches your blood. So it kind of fights the effect of altitude sickness.
Oh, okay.
For example, I've climbed the mountain several times, and the first few times I went, I was like, I'm not going to take medication. I don't need it.
Yeah.
And so I climbed, and sure enough, I get up at 16,000 feet. I had severe headaches, a little nauseous, nothing that prevented me from going, but I certainly didn't feel good. Didn't feel good. I wasn't smart enough the first time. I did it again and again.
Definition of chaos is,
And then I was like, this next time I go, I'm going to take some Diamox. And sure enough, boom. It made a huge difference.
Cool.
Huge difference. So most clients I urge to take Diamox or a similar type of drug to help enrich your oxygen. And it makes it for an easier time. But every single person that goes, I've never had anybody say,